we'll talk about Scotland first because this was a bigger thing. And I could not stop laughing. I mean, I've got nothing wrong with Scotland. I think it's a great country. But when it comes to football, you are a joke. You are a joke. I mean, what on earth happened last week, Burgoyne? They lost to Kazakhstan, not by 1, but by 3 goals to 0. I've got to laugh for a moment. You speak. Oh, what's going on?
I remember seeing all the pre-match, them hyping up, going, big Scotland win. And it kind of reminds me of Spy Kids 3D, where Elijah Wood character's trained up so long and he walks into the room and goes, cake, and then just dies.
Yes, that's a good way of saying it.
It was an absolute just fail.
That's got to be the headline for this video.
Spy Kids 3D.
Spy Kids
3D.
Spy Kids 3D review with Jamie Burgoyne. 10-second review. No, like I
Scotland.
said, Scotland, yeah.
And even against San Marino, it wasn't much better. San Marino, the whipping boys of Europe.
Yeah.
You can only manage to stick 2 past. What was it the crowd were chanting? It was sack the boards.
Yeah.
I didn't even realise, the Scottish FA had a board, but they're gone now.
Well, they might have existed for the Iron Brew Cup
cast a
final.
train spotting in after this, by the sounds of things.
Well, I must admit, they definitely turned up for the Iron Brew Cup final, which sadly the Gap Connors Key Nomads sadly did not win on Saturday against Ross County. But anyway, Conor, Alex McLeish, this is his second spell, as we all know, as Scotland manager. I remember when I was at high school when he was last manager during the late 2000s, and he got 2 historic wins against France. But that's all I can ever remember from his first spell. His second spell, though, can't even live up to that at the moment.
No, he said after the San Marino game that he understands the fans' frustration, and he'd made only 5 players kept their spot in the team from the Kazakhstan defeat in the San Marino game. So it's a bit concerned, really, that, the depth isn't there in terms of quality for Scotland, or at least it's not showing up for them. Just to go on what Jamie said about the fans chanting, it was F the FAA and
Oh dear.
and sack the board. So very, very emotional crowd, and they're already down in the group stages with it's also got Belgium, Russia, Cyprus, Belgium, Russia, Cyprus, Kazakhstan, and San Marino in the group. You expect Belgium to already walk that group completely. They've already beaten Russia. And then, you say, okay, maybe Scotland can get a result against Russia. So, Russia played against Kazakhstan in their second qualifying game, and they thrashed them 4-0. So, if Kazakhstan beat Scotland 3-0, we're expecting a 7-0 scoreline when Russia and Scotland meet, because that's how it's going to be. So
Kazakhstan are going to finish higher than Scotland.
If they don't get results, against Cyprus and Russia, I just don't see how McLeish can keep the job moving forward.
And Russia did well at the World Cup as well, so they've got a bit of a team spirit going on there.
Yeah.
Jack, I know I'm probably jumping to conclusion, but when you lose against Kazakhstan, you got to kind of question the manager sometimes. Do you think Alex McLeish should be sacked, or do you think they should keep hold of him till the end of this campaign? Because it just looks like a mess already. And people weren't sure about the appointment when it happened last year.
No, but I think they probably will keep him in there until the qualifying campaign is over. But what made me laugh is I was watching, I flicked over and I saw the coverage on Sky Sports, and you had Gordon Strachan, who was complaining about the team performance, and I was thinking, yeah, but when you were in charge a few years ago, you were rubbish as well. So it's
They're
not
a bit better than they were now, though.
Yeah, I know, but even Gordon Strachan in charge was pretty poor. But you have to look at, haven't they got like 5 or 6 key players out injured at the moment?
I'm not sure.
For Scotland. I think Robertson, who plays for Liverpool, he's out at the minute. And
he's probably trying to get his English birth certificate
he was in the squad.
Was he? Yeah. I thought he was on the injury list when they did the two teams.
When I looked at the squad yesterday, he was in the squad selection. He wasn't on the injured list.
Did he play this?
Well, I could have sworn I saw Robertson last week at the Liverpool passport office, trying to get an English citizenship.
Or just anyone except Scotland.
Anything but Scotland. Kazakhstan, yeah, or Trinidad and Tobago. But, we'll talk about that another day. A bit of an exclusive for you right there. But, Conor, you look at Scotland, though, where, it's been over 20 years since they were at a World Cup. That was their last ever major tournament, in France '98, and they opened the tournament against Brazil. Those were the good times for them. But now they just look forward to getting defeated by Kazakhstan.
Yeah.
Conor,
I'm sure they look forward to it.
Yeah. What are they? Well, they should do. It's a game of football for them. What is going on with Scottish football? Because the Scottish Premiership is, it's just the way it is. But yeah, again, Wales are probably doing better than Scotland at the moment.
Yeah, I can't really put a finger on it. I think it's just a change of ideals, maybe, for the Scotland national team. I think throughout their whole entire history, they've only had ever one foreign manager come in. Everyone else has been Scottish, and when you read off the list of the Scottish managers that have managed the team,
David Moyes next.
Jack mentioned, yeah, it could be David Moyes next. You just never know, and maybe
Stick with McLeish.
and maybe he could be the one to change things because he is a bit more of a forward-thinking ideal than McLeish actually is, because if you look at McLeish's past time, at Forest, for goodness sake, at Villa as well, and at Birmingham, they weren't exactly memorable times at all. None of those funds.
Didn't he get Birmingham to the Capital One Cup final?
No, that wasn't him.
He won it.
Wasn't that even him?
No,
I can't remember who was man. It might have been. I can't remember.
No, I don't think it was him because he
wouldn't have got him there.
he left the football club by sending an email. That's the state of him, really. So I don't rate him. I don't think he's going to be in the job for much longer. He's had 12 games in charge since his appointment last year. He's only won 5 of them, and some of them were friendly. So they did well. They did well in the Nations League, but then again, they are in League C. So it's like
it's not even. Yeah.
It's not even the top league. They're playing against Israel, and
they weren't really playing for much either, were they?
Yeah. So
although Israel did just manage to batter Austria 4-2.
Oh, did they?
Yeah.
Fair enough. That's the one victory that he has.
and it wasn't a team lined up with Benayoun or Ben Haim at all.
No, it was Dabber who plays for Red Bull Salzburg.
I think. Oh, right, okay.
I think he got a hat trick.
But it's
nice one.
It's the same thing really again and again for McLeish. I just don't think it's going to work for him on the national level. I think he went to Egypt not too long ago, and he was sacked from that job there as well because he wasn't performing too well. So I don't know how you can go from being a manager of an Egyptian side to going to your home team national league, and people are like, oh, he's going to perform suddenly. He's like, no.